Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy now with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the Rampage Power Warrior. Another Core Warrior build, which is basically like the same build. Just swapped a little bit with the healing skill and with another utility skill, which you can see it here. I'm using Mending as my healing skill, and then additionally I'm using Stomp here on the build. And to talk about this build, I will do that as always after my gameplay. And just showing you the warrior again, because in my opinion it is still one of the most viable professions even for core players, and you have like the best utilities to use on a warrior. For example, no matter what you play with a greatsword, sword, hammer, axe, mace, or what else can you play, rifle even, but rifle is not so strong. But with almost 90% of all the sets that you have, you can play a build on the warrior, which is not possible on other professions. So that's why I'm going to show you here the warrior a little bit. So for the enemy team it is quite great, because I can show you against all of those professions here something. It's a ranked arena game, which I will not expect to be like so good, because yeah, this current season was really my worst. I had so many bad teams. I failed of course as well, but to be honest, you know, the gameplay quality was just trash in my opinion. The matches were not even, the players and even the teams were not good, because after I killed 2 people, they killed 3 or 4 of my team. And I'm going far because on the mid fight it is too dangerous with a Deadeye. And here we go against the warrior. I'm not in the combat. Dodging this, trying to CC him. He not even dodging my CC. Okay, and now we can go for a stomp. Go for this. He seems to use also my healing skill here. He seems to use mending as well. Okay, the Revenant is joining here. Almost. Wow, nice one. I need to block. I need to use my elite skill. Here we go, guy. Shit. He's still here. Come on. Blocking. Dodge. I need to get rid of the Deadeye, man. And he just avoided this, but he might be dead, yes. So nice, so nice. Nice. Healing skill again, because the cooldown is just 12 seconds. Healing myself up to the top. This guy's not dodging. He will use his block. He's not using his block, for what reason? Whoa! My ally just not even attacking this guy. Going for the stomp. 100 blades. Nice kill. So you can see this here, a Spellbreaker with mending healing skill working pretty great there. I don't know what my team is doing there, but let's see. Okay, stunbreak out of this. Yes, what a timing with my Rampage, man, what a timing. So Necro is my next enemy. And of course, just keep an eye always on the enemy players, where they are and what they are doing. Trying to force this guy to use his stunbreak, which I actually was able to. Okay. Blocking now his Reaper form. He's having his elite skill up. Dodging a little bit. Going for a far CC, which is not working. Using my healing skill. Auto-attacking this guy. Yeah, enemy players not so strong, even though this Necro had some basics, I would say. He knew some basics, which was good, but he could do like a lot better. Using my Stomp again for some ability, which you can do as well. But I recommend to do that only if you really are able to move around. And this is what the map looks like, which is not so great. The Mesmer is doing good, capping far, but double Mesmer and Necros AFKing on mid is not great. because you can see it here, the thief should not worry on a spellbreaker. And my goal is now to get far and get an easy, fast kill onto one of these guys, but my Mesmer seems to work quite great. So my Mesmer, I don't know if he's playing like a cancer build, or if he's just a strong player. Dodging, CCing. Stability is up, stability is up. Make him dodge one more time, he's not dodging. He has to dodge, otherwise, yep. So here we go, he dodged, he used that water skill. Now he should not be able to dodge after the earth. Doing this one. He has his obsidian form. He has his last stability, if I'm not... Oh shit. Never mind. My bull's charge did quite great damage there. Going in with my greatsword 3. Dodging. Trying to CC a little bit too late. You can see this weakness on me, so I have to cleave the weakness to be able to get my damage up. Dodge onto this guy, get a nice kill. Go on the warrior. Oh shit, the warrior is going on our close point. You can see this, I'm not such a big fan of those games, guys, because really, honestly, would you not just really enjoy to watch me playing against really strong players here and not just against any kind of players? I mean, for example, this warrior is also quite, how to say it, good compared to like a lot of really bad players here. Okay, going for that is not great. Just dodging around a little bit. He's using his healing skill. After the block is gone, I'm just gonna do this. And now just to showcase you again the strength of Stomp, for example, if he would have died here on the point, I could just kick him out and get this easy kill. Easy capture point, capping the full point and letting the enemy bleed outside of the point, which means he will take like forever to get out of that. Here we go, my best target again here. Okay, my ally is dead. Trying to CC this guy. Trying to cleave him before the Elementalist cleaves my ally here. Going for the kill onto this guy because it's like the best way I can interact here. Going for a second CC. Oh yeah, arcing slice, dealing heavy damage, dodging his stun, and easy going on. Using my healing skill again to cleave the conditions, and of course with the 12 seconds cooldown, it is perfect to use that. And I will also talk about, after this gameplay by the way, about the build and why I'm choosing to play this. Wow, they just revived him for free. This is what I mean, if people just AFKing on points. These are like some basics which you should not do. For example here, the Necro. What's the best thing to do? Try first to avoid a little bit. Try to make him dodge. He's not dodging. So we can just go on. Remove the conditions. Well, that was dangerous now. Wow, that was too dangerous. He did great there with the corruption. Not even noticing the dead eye here. So my main goal is just here to try and get a kill onto this guy, stun him, but the dead eye is too strong. Yeah, I should have gone for him. Now if you watch the map, while I have two people here, my team is one guy FKing here, the Necro is there, and the Mesmer also off point, which makes no sense. Especially the Thief, I have no clue why he's FKing. He should just keep on moving, getting those decaps, move around, do work, which he's not. I could even go for the buff and play pretty hard, but I go for the straight far cap because middle, my Scourge is dead. Just that I explained my rotations. It makes no sense to join this, even though my other Necro is joining there as well, but yeah, I don't believe in my team there so much. And you can see it here. This guy's dying. The Mesmer lost to the Elementalist. Deadeye combo, I guess. Yeah, but my Thief joined as well. And my entire team is wiping out. So this is a huge disadvantage. I mean, I could just AFK here and win the game, but I want to show you gameplay and of course, again, why I want this to be up. I go for the weakest target here because my allies are not capable of targeting me here. Something. Getting this fast kill here. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on. No! He got me. Okay, I go for the buff now. I don't care. Whoa! If this guy joins me, I'm gonna kill him. He's not great for me. You can see it here. I was still somehow able to hold 4 people off point for a while, and now my main goal is to catch both of these people, but I don't know if I caught this guy there. Oh, I just have to kill him now. Shit, shit, shit. Yes. Blocking. He might kill himself there. No, he seems to be not like a bad player or something, but by the way, I can even die, man. What am I doing? I can die. I can't let myself die because I have the buff here. Okay. I watched behind my mesmer not. You can see this guy, huh? He wants to sneak peek here, get the decap on my close point, but not on my watch. Come on, can I? Shit. I need more mobility. Shit, he just stealth. That would have been so great. I can't even die. How long is my buff going to take, man? This takes like forever. Shit, I should have gone with the rampage. But still, it can work here. I won't give you the buff, mate. Now the thief is there, but the thief will lose the buff, so I just go close here. Yep, you can see it here. I knew it! No thief on this world can ever trick me. Yeah. I won now my 3rd game on my 2nd account and lost 3 as well, yeah. But the teams, man, oof, I will show you the scores. 1 death, 10 kills, and healing top stat, which is great. I would have expected more of the damage top stat, but this guy here, what was he playing? I guess the Necro or Reaper was getting this top stat. Yeah, again, showing you the strength. You can just really play so hard with those physical skills that it is just fun to play this build. And of course, it is just like something else, something, in my opinion, even stronger, because compared to the healing signet has other beneficial things going on. For example, here, regeneration on your health. It means you get 344 healing per second. So this times 10 gives you the 3400 healing within 10 seconds. And then 2 seconds cooldown of my healing skill. 1 activation, 13 seconds. So you will get here 3400. 7. Am I saying it right? Like 4k healing, or not even 4. Yes. 4k healing with this on those 12 seconds. And here you have 2500 more healing. You will remove 3 conditions and peak performance, additionally 6 seconds of extra damage output, which is like counted like a 5 seconds, but still it is a 10% damage increase, which allows you to hit pretty hard here. Then the next utility skill that I'm rocking is Stomp. Physical skill, gain stability and launch nearby foes into the air with a powerful stomp. Gain stability for each enemy struck. This skill is in many ways pretty strong. First of all, the CC. It CCs multiple targets, up to 5, which means in a ranked arena, all enemy players. It will remove immobilized from you, which means if you are feared and any kind of that, you will just like walk like this and you can just boom, leap away, even if you are immobilized. Immobilized is a condition that allows you not to dodge. And when you are not able to dodge, you are free to getting damage onto you. It is a combo finisher blast. And of course, peak performance, 6 seconds of stability, and the best here is as well, it gives you 6 seconds of stability, which means if you are in a dangerous situation, you can even run away and have your stability. You will not be able to get CC'd. Whoa, ho, ho. It's raining so hard. Can you hear that? You should be able to hear this. Whoa. This is like so loud. And mending, pretty strong skill in my opinion, because it is like more viable in my eyes, because on the current metas you will always have those slow and chill and maybe not tempest, but weavers with their burning. You just boom, pop it up straight like this. And the good thing here is that you don't really need the healing signet with this build, because with the build healing and might healing you will have more than enough in my opinion. Yeah, it's just like this. Mending, pretty strong skill. As you can see, it healed 12 seconds, and even it goes so fast, 12 seconds. You can block again, you can dodge, run away, get your healing from other skills here, stomp, leap away, and so on and so on, as you just saw in this video, by the way. Then shake it off, your stunbreaker, either for yourself or for your allies to remove conditions and so on. I tend to use it against weaker enemies to just remove myself weakness, so I can just burst them freely, and otherwise use it as a stunbreaker because it's your lifesaver, and stun breaks heal you as well. Then rampage, the most effective skill if you know how to use it. Try to make enemy players dodge like twice and waste some stun breaks, and afterwards on the final rush go with Bolt's charge. Get your nice and clean CC, 3 seconds knockdown, get your arcing slice, 100 blades or whatever here, eviscerate and so on combos up while the enemy is CC'd and can't do anything, stunbreak or stuff. Then rampage is as well your elite skill, which is also with a shorter cooldown, and yeah, you can use it offensive wise or defensive wise to retreat, as you also saw in the video, I guess, a little bit. And nothing else to say especially. I'm still using here Sigil of Intelligence with Sigil of Energy on my axe and shield, because Sigil of Intelligence allowing me to crit with the axe 3, throw axe can deal nice damage, and of course eviscerate, the main goal here. CC shield bash, eviscerate, get 100% critical hit, can deal 7 to 10k damage if you crit, so pretty strong skill. And of course you can see it here, leap at your foe with the devastating attack, effect increases with adrenaline level, gain might if this attack hits, which means 5 stacks of might for 7.5 seconds. Keep that in mind. And of course it's a leap ability, so it's a combo finisher, and it removes immobilize as well. Keep that in mind too. The energy, because yeah, you saw it on the video, I'm just able to dodge so many times, and the dodges are also pretty effective, so you don't need to waste your stun breaks here. Then I'm using here Sigil of Agility with Sigil of Battle, because the combo, I just love this combo, allowing me to get those 4 stacks of might, nice little damage boost, and of course with the quickness here you are able to get high damage output onto enemy players. Rune of the Strength, the most must have, I would say here, because of the longer might duration, power, giving you always, most of the times, like 2700 power level, and of course the 10% damage increase from your physical skills here, which is not shown here. Then Demolisher Amulet for power, precision, toughness, ferocity, making normal DPS players a little bit weaker with almost 3k armor. Then the build is strength, defense, and discipline. I will not talk so much about the build because it's basically the same as on my Power Warrior build. Peak performance, you will take less falling damage. Physical skills will give you a 6 seconds 10% damage boost, and recharge reduction by 20%, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 skills. Pretty strong move. Forceful Greatsword, giving you the chance to have a 50% of your critical hits. You will grant yourself might, which means additional healing, and your greatsword skills have reduced recharge. Might makes right. Gain health and endurance whenever you apply might to yourself. I will talk about how you apply might to yourself in a second. Shield Master, lesser endure pain, rousing resilience. If you somehow can live without lesser endure pain, but it increases your survivability by quite a lot, you can go with armored attack, giving you some more higher power if you stun break. But otherwise this one is pretty strong because it synergizes well if you're getting CC'd or feared. you will stunbreak out of that, get your arousing resilience here, and the 2k healing, which triggers pretty nice here, which means 1 stunbreak, 2, 3, 4 stun breaks within a build is pretty strong, especially because you get always 2k healing in addition to that. Discipline, warrior sprint, brawler's recovery, and oh shit, I wanted to have skills deal more damage, but I swapped that. Burst mastery normally, but I don't know why I had this here up for whatever reason. So from what sources do we get might? First of all, here shield master when you block. That's why I also run into enemy players, enemy AoE attacks. Reflect missiles whenever you are blocking, gain might when you block an attack. Shield skills gain reduced recharge, which means every time you block attacks, and especially in teamfights pretty strong, you will guarantee yourself 1 stack of might for 12 seconds. And if you get and you can see it here by the way as well, I mean, this is not binded by like a cooldown of 1 second. Each second you will block an attack, you will get 1 stack of might. It means how many times the enemy player is attacking you, you will grant yourself might. And for each time you will have here 100 healing, which means 10 attacks, 1k healing, 1300, and endurance will be filled as well, which makes it so strong. The next is reckless dodges. As you also saw in the video, I used to dodge onto my enemies because my dodges deal damage, are unblockable, and they will grant myself might. So 3 things that are pretty strong, and especially if you crit, this reckless dodge can hit also up to 4 or 5k, by the way, if you have some might stacks. Then, as I said, on your auto attacks, back then it was only on your greatsword, but now also with your axe you can just auto attack. And you have the ability here to grant yourself Fury with your F1 ability, Cyclone Axe, and then here on Arcing Slice as well. This makes it so good because as many times as you crit, you will have the chance to grant yourself additional might and therefore get more healing. These are the basic mights that you grant yourself, and then as well on weapon swap, versatile power. Each weapon swap grants you 2 stacks of might. That said, additional healing, and of course here on the build, Sigil of Agility not, but Sigil of Battle. And basically what you can do as well is here remove Sigil of Agility if you don't really need that, and go with the Courage one. Every 2 seconds you will grant yourself additional might, additional healing, and additional power level therefore. Because Sigil of Agility is only really 18 seconds cooldown, meanwhile you will weapon swap like 3 times, so you have to really care when it's popping up again to count that, to get a nice timing onto that. And otherwise, yeah, rousing resilience, keep that in mind. Stun break will heal you. And another point here is adrenal health. Gain health based on adrenaline spent, which means for each stack, each adrenaline bar that you waste, and better said waste, land on an enemy player with either Arcing Slice or Eviscerate, you will grant yourself here the not removable moon adrenal health. Boon, my English is so bad right now, and therefore additional healing. Now the strong part of this build with the healing signet is of course healing signet, for each second granting yourself healing. I don't know what, yes, like this. Then you can get adrenal health, and then of course with the might stacks you can get quite a lot, but still try this out like this and tell me how you feel about it. I hope you enjoyed this video now, guys, and I hope I was able to explain you all of the build a little bit and showing you some good gameplay. And of course the gameplay was not the best because yeah, the ranked arena is just not so high level. Maybe I will have the chance to record some better gameplays and show it to you, but for this, that was it, the core power Rampage Warrior. I hope you enjoyed this, and I see you in my next videos. Bye bye all, have a good one.